Welcome back, everybody, to more Tales of Arise. Let's continue. Don't you love it when they have test tubes and shit for people? God knows we've seen this shit before. Yeah!
I'll stop your movement, and I'll stop your life.
Damn! I love it. I love it.
Well, looky here.
Alright, who else is left? Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys. I mean, it's not like I couldn't fight them. I just don't want to fight them. It's just a matter of, like, what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And I don't really feel the need to fight them. I don't know.
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Mausolem on the other side.
I hope she's safe.
I mean, she wasn't even afraid of, like, she wasn't even afraid of these things. I highly doubt she's in danger.
Piece of cake!
Nice job, Law. Next time, could you do it without all the yelling, though?
Sure. Sorry.
Law's out here punching through fucking force fields like it's fucking nothing. Like, it was one thing when he was, like, destroying shields and shit. This man's punching down fucking force fields.
Door won't open.
If you can't open it, then I doubt Mausolem went through.
Good point. Let's turn back.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go this way. Ah, heal up. Which tells me this is probably the end for this dungeon.
Mausolem!
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Rena. They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
Careful! Something's coming!
Oh! Hello! Alright.
Guess we aren't getting out of this one.
No one appreciates a rude awakening.
Don't you think this ruckus is way more of a nuisance?
Rising Phoenix!
I never miss.
Take this! I can carve through. I'll finish you here and now.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Ow, my face. I mean, that works. I'm not mad. It's all good.
Stay there, Mausolem.
Don't move. Stay put.
Now, Zamil, I need you to really, like, focus right now and not do something fucking stupid. Nice.
This ends now.
Halfway, baby.
Here I go. One more.
There we go.
A wailing dancing lightning.
Nice. I love how you can't, like, drain all of his health like he used to. 'Cause He actually fucking feels that shit, and that shit probably doesn't feel all that great.
I'm on. We're almost there. Let's finish this, everyone. Right.
Hell yeah.
Time to end this for good.
I've got your back.
Let's draw the curtain. The tactics are working great.
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for Law.
Here, let me help.
These fists have got your name on them.
The enemy is going all out!
Let him.
The flame inside me to be let free.
Into the sky.
Rising Phoenix. I'm ready. Here I come.
Wailing Banshee of Lightning!
You're mine.
Lunar Corruption!
Mirage.
Power of water! Primed and ready! That'll bring
There we
you
go.
down.
Demon Fang. Rising light. Stay away from my friend. You escape.
I'll bring you back from death.
Oh, I love that. I love it when Law gets fucking obliterated in battle. Fantastic.
You're mine.
Great job, Law. Really fantastic work.
Rising light.
Be careful. Something's coming.
Mausolem, get back. Now I'm in the groove. You're mine.
Not in your dreams!
It's over. I can carve through walls. Burn. Rising Wonder. Rising Phoenix. I'm not done. Demon Fang.
Let's go.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Toasted. As if. Don't stand in my way and expect to live.
It stopped. I think that should be the last of them.
Mausolem. Please don't run off again. That crest earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid? I hate this. I hate everything about it. Because I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Danon. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside. I know that everyone hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone! I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
Mausolem!
But that's...
A power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
But
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child. If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
Let's go back. Mausolem.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Before we leave, let's finish what we came here to do.
What's that?
Sealing the door to this room.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn, girl, chill. Shit. She's like, she's like, I'm gonna eat. You gonna feed me. Remember, Alphen, you wanted to get with her. This was your choice. You made this decision. You decided that you love her, so you're just gonna have to put up with the fact that this bitch gets cranked. This bitch gets hangry.
There. That should do it.
What did you do? We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disable the functions of the Mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yup. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
I see.
We're all done here, so let's head back to Niez and report to Beifan.
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes, but it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people who aren't very happy that we did that to begin with. But let's face it, no matter what you do, if you save the world, you're gonna piss off at least some portion of the world. There's no such thing as a truly good deed, unfortunately. No matter what good you do, there's always going to be some section of people who are going to hate you for it.
What happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
It's at docks with Shion's outfit. It stands out too much.
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less. Is it difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Danins and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary.
Though I'm assuming it's not nearly as powerful as it used to be, since Shion isn't the only one carrying the fire core.
They might say something to you again in ES, but we won't be staying long, so hang in there just for a little bit, okay?
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna come back for that. I'm gonna come back for him. He's gonna get his. Don't you worry. He is absolutely gonna get his. I have no doubt I'm going to come back and murder the shit out of this one guy. Oh, cool. I love it. Nice.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
These little ones are hurt.
This one's got your name on it.
Nice.
This was on the ground.
Alright, so what is next? I guess go back and turn in that quest. Or I can go see what this other quest was. I mean, this is a DLC, so I'm not really trying to do that much for it.
I'm always hesitant to let the blazing sword get wet.
I told you, don't worry about it. Our sword will be fine.
Our sword. It used to be her sword.
Stay out of this.
Keep your distance.
Look at you guys. She's willing to share. That's a huge thing for her.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
You.
Gotta break through. Take this.
Really?
I can carve through Rongo.
That'll bring you down.
Take this. Rising light. We did it.
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I mean, I guess I should be able to teleport, right? There it is.
Mausolem, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me? Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dana's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the great spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes, a lot of people were experimented on. You were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed first.
1 year ago, we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shion?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
Bayfon should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
Yeah, it was you, wasn't it?
Gotcha.
You beat the Zoogles. Alright, now we can get to working on our flags. That's about as much as we can do to help. We're leaving the rest to you. Alright, leave it to me. But to be honest, I still don't think too well of the Renans sometimes.
Say what?
What the? You're still talking this nonsense? I mean, we finally got our city back from the Renans, and now they're back again. But I do respect Bayfon, and I want to believe in his beliefs. I want to believe in his beliefs as my own. I'm torn between my own feelings towards the Renans and my desire to help Bayfon. I see. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't lump us all in together. Because the history of hating each other, it's hard for both Renans and Danans to change their minds anytime soon. But if you look at each one as an individual, just like yourself, you should be able to see what kind of person they are. We weren't on such good terms at first either. You know, it started off pretty rough for us, actually. Even you guys were like that? Though I guess there are Renans like you out there, too. I understand. I'll try to look at Renans as my fellow humans from now on.
Yes.
Yes, I'd appreciate that. Everyone's on edge with the world suddenly changing. We gotta try to stay calm and keep going. Alright.
I hope hope
Oh.
Miez can change too.
Seeing his mind change like that, it gave me hope that we're making progress, little by little.
Well, well.
I mean, we're not. I mean, I don't think so.
That doesn't sound like you.
What can I say? I'm wise beyond my years.
Yeesh, don't be so humble. So, I guess you have been a bit more reliable lately.
So apparently there's a quest over here. I want to see what it is before I decide if I'm going to go do it or not. I'm not going to commit to everything, but there's just a few
Looks like
random
someone
quests
needs our
once in a while.
Good grief, you're such a softie. Fine, let's go ask them what they want.
You're pretty caring yourself when it comes down to it, Xion. Or maybe Alphen's rubbed off on you.
How?
Oh, Lord Dohalim, may I have a few minutes of your time? Sounds like it's urgent. Yes, it is a pressing issue. I'm in charge of the food on the Renin side, but we are running out of supplies. I can hardly cook anything and my family is famished. If this keeps up, we'll all starve to death.
Well,
I have heard food shortages in Nice is not a serious problem thanks to the relief supplies from other countries and the self-sufficiency. That's supposed to be the case, but somehow those supplies haven't reached us. Renins. There's plenty of food in the city. Why isn't it equally given out? Perhaps the Danans are doing so on purpose. On purpose? Why would they do that for? The Danans are in charge of distributing the food, so they might be reducing our shares as an act of revenge against us. Some residents in Nias may have a grudge against Renins because of what happened in the past, but I doubt they would go that far. No, I'm sure they're delighted to see us suffer. Such underhanded harassment. Danans must not have the ability to think rationally. But we don't know for sure, right? Maybe it hasn't reached you for some other reason. Ugh, no reason. No one's talking to you. Oh, well, that's rude. Lord Dohalim, can you please convince those Danans for us? I understand the issue. However, I would like to clarify one thing. Even if the harassment is true and the culprit is Danan, your attitude is most offensive. Stop lumping Danan together and making such discriminatory remarks. Those days are over. And your attitude towards my friend is the equivalent of an insult to me, and I will not overlook it. Oh, please, forgive me. Now, let's think the issues over at hand. First and foremost, we must solve the food shortage. As for the doubts you have, we'll consider them afterwards. We must prioritize our day-to-day lives above conflict. You're right, my lord.
Alphen.
What do you say, Alphen? In the meantime, why don't we go gather some food ourselves? Right. It's hard to feel good when you're hungry. We'll take care of it ourselves. Let's settle then. We'll take care of this issue. So why don't you go wait with your family? Damn. Dohalim put this nigga in his place.
Running out of food is a serious issue, no matter the reason. No one should have to stop eating before they're full.
That hits a bit different coming.
Oh, how much do I have to gather? No. Ah, fuck. Which button is it? This button. There we go. Is it field guide, activities? We need 3 Adan peppers. That's all we need. Thankfully, we know how to get those, because those are actually one of the things we had to go gather before, wasn't it? In fact, I know exactly where those are. That should be easy. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Do you sleep alone at night, Alphen?
Yeah, I suppose so. Why do you ask?
I thought really close friends might spend their sleeping hours together too.
No, not usually. Depends on the circumstances, I guess.
What kind of circumstances?
It's late, Nazamiel. You should get some rest.
Those two are quite good at looking after her.
I don't think that's what's going on here.
Kisara, you're in charge of dinner tonight, right? Have you decided what we're having?
Not yet. I have plenty of ingredients, but nothing jumps out at me as a good main. Oh, do you have any requests, Nazamil?
Request?
Yes. What would you like? I can make just about anything.
I'm just happy to be able to eat.
Right, I remember you saying something like that. I guess you've never been in a position to be picky.
Is it normal for people to have certain foods that they like?
Well, I don't know about whether it's normal or not, but personally, I love anything sweet. Lately, I'm really into Gladys's donuts.
What have I liked lately? Oh, the fish crackers I received from the service corps were delicious.
It's been a while now, but I remember we made pancakes together once. I still make them for myself sometimes.
Ah.
What is it? Do pancakes sound good?
No, it's not that. I just remembered something. That meal from before, the one I had with all of you, that was the best meal I've ever had.
Oh yeah! That was good, wasn't it?
It really was. But you know, Nazamil, any kind of food tastes good if you make it and eat it with the people you're close to.
Anything? Really?
Sure. In fact, why don't we put that to the test? How about we all cook together today?
That sounds like a great idea! We can cook together and eat together! Your list of foods you like is gonna grow way longer, Nazamil!
Yeah, that would be nice.
Didn't mean to do that, but here we are, I guess. Fuck me, right?
Make sure to get some good rest.
Wasn't my initial intention to have to go through all this, but hey, fuck me.
Hoodle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that, and he'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Alright, dodge these guys. Dodge these guys. Head in here. Dodge these guys.
Huh? Oh, good.
Really? Just 2 peppers? Surely you're not gonna make me do this all over again, are you? I mean, I can. I just don't want to have to change areas just to go gather this shit. But I might not have much of a choice, because this is the only place I know for sure I can get the peppers from.
Hi, Hoodle!
Nice. Really?
You are in
Nice.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more coming.
Cut them apart.
Nice.
Energy. Full throttle.
Very good.
Say that you're sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Yeah, it's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Thank you. Absolutely. No problem.
Onward and upward.
Barely an inconvenience. Okay. Now, I don't know where else I can get peppers, but I know for a fact if I just reload the area, I could probably get them here and not have to go through a butt-ton of, like, effort, right? Because I don't want to go through all this effort. I don't want to. I can, but I don't want to. It's like, fuck that. I don't want to put more work.
We've reached our destination. So, Alphen, how many of these mausoleums do you think we've sealed up so far?
Oh, I've lost track. We've been all over the world by now.
This journey's grown longer than I expected.
Say, Shion, are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine. Why? Do I look tired? Have my clothes gotten a bit messy? Oh, or my hair. Or maybe I have bags under my eyes.
No, not at all. You're just as battle ready as ever. What I'm trying to say is, you're not forcing yourself to do this, are you?
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you'd rather live a calm life somewhere, you know? Away from fighting. You can wear whatever you like.
Alphen, it sounds to me like you're misunderstanding something. I'm not forcing myself to do anything, okay? We're the only ones who can seal the mausoleums, right? I'm doing this because I want to. After all, I could hardly live in peace knowing the world's still in trouble. And these clothes? I wear them because I like them. I chose all of this for myself. This whole journey we're on, I want to be on it with you. To travel with you. That's why even now,
Well, that's good then. Sorry for the strange question.
Okay then. I guess that's the end of that. Come on, let's go, Alphen.
Right. Let's go, Shion.
Aww. Just a shy little couple. How cute. Alright, back to Eden Lake and see if we can collect the last few things, like the last pepper I need so I can get this quest done. And then I'll probably end this episode.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Because there's actually quests in the other area I might go complete in between episodes. Haven't decided yet, but it's very likely I might go complete them. No, it's not here. Alright, well, I'll have to come back later and like try to complete it then. Actually, wait. Would the shopkeeper have it?
That's what I like.
If he has it, that's gonna be insane if he actually has it. I kind of didn't want to assume it because I thought that would be kind of silly for him to have that item. Because I don't know, the games have been pretty good about making you actually go do work. Pepper. Yeah, see, no, he doesn't have it. Like, why would I? Like, that would be silly if he actually had it, right? Like, why would he possibly do that? Okay. Actually, can I make anything? The demi-human talon Darkmane. Sticky tentacle? Really? I need 2 more, don't I? Okay. So wait, am I really just allowed to buy the shit I need? Like, that's so... I don't know, I'm just not used to that. I guess I can see why it's probably not the most effective method to get weapons, because you're gonna have to spend a shit ton of money. But I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing it, clearly. So, clearly it's allowed. I need 1 more sticky tentacle. Manted, hard spherical shell and sticky tentacle. 3 of each. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. No wonder this isn't exactly the most effective method. It just costs a fuck ton to buy some of these items. Some of the shit's really expensive. Okay, fair enough, game. You got me. Fuck you. I understand. Alright, let's check over here. Maybe I can find it. Before I decide to call this episode Dunzo.
Hey, I think that might be what we're looking for.
We've gathered enough food supplies. Now to deliver it to the Renans in Niez.
Yeah. I guess I succeeded. Didn't know it was here, but fuck it. I guess I did it. Can't be mad about that. Wasn't exactly on my list of ways to complete a quest by accidentally bumbling my way into it. And yes, I'm still very much of the variety of fuck the Renans. They deserve it, but you know, I'm willing to put some of my harsh feelings aside towards some of these horrid fucking people. I would have fed the rest of Ren and let his family starve, honestly. We've got some food for you. This should keep your bellies full for a while. Thank you. Now my family won't go hungry. The crisis is out of the way for now, but we still need to fix the problem of the food not reaching the Renans. Indeed, we must investigate the truth. I suppose we could start by talking to whoever is in charge of the food distribution. I think it's a waste of time. The guys in charge of distribution are all liars. Actually, while you're getting us food, I spoke with the Dans as far as food distribution. They said it can't be helped because they temporarily don't have enough manpower to transport them. So, they say they're not trying to harass you? That's what the Danans claim. I don't know how anyone could believe such a blatant lie. The Danans hate us, so of course they're bound to retaliate whenever they can. Why do you make blind assumptions? Maybe they really are understaffed. Hey, we have no way of verifying the truth. They could say whatever they want. I understand the situation. I would like to make a suggestion. If the Danans don't have enough hands to transport the goods, why not send the Renans to help? What? And work side by side with Danans? The problem stems from the fact that the food is being transported by only Danans in the first place. Renan involvement would compensate for the shortage of manpower, and you would get to the bottom of the potential wrongdoing.
Wow.
Good point, like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's a great suggestion. But most of us have never done physical work, let alone with Danans. The only reason why Renans were able to live without doing physical labor was because the Danans were because Renans forced slavery on the Danan people. But the world has changed, and it's time for those who live in it to also change. The time has come for us to build new lives using our own hands and feet instead of building lives on the suffering of others. Dohalim, I understand. Honestly, I'm confused about what you're saying. I'm confused, but what you're saying is right, Lord Dohalim. I will discuss this with my colleagues to see if we can get people to transport the food. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
That was splendid work, Dohalim.
To resolve a conflict like this, all parties involved need to recognize their unconscious biases. Stepping in and presenting the facts from an outside perspective can help people change their way of thinking.
We learned about each other by working together too. The people of Niez will also see eye to eye someday. We just have to trust in that.
Anyways, everybody, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, and I will see you all next time. Stay tuned.